Do you sometimes get frustrated when you're learning grammar? You are not alone. Grammar in English or any language is challenging, but there are things you can do to make learning grammar easier. In today's lesson, I'm going to give you 5 super simple tips to help you. At the end of this lesson, please let me know if you have any tips I didn't mention. You can help other students in the comments. My name's Arnel. Let's start. Number 1, change your mindset. What's a mindset? Your mindset is a way you think and your opinions. Common opinion. Learning grammar is boring, old-fashioned, and not necessary. Only teachers like this want you to study grammar. Change your mindset. Clear grammar means clearer communication. Simple. If you want learning grammar to become easier, you need to respect the grammar. But seriously, if you think learning grammar is boring, old-fashioned, and not necessary, of course learning grammar becomes a chore. A chore. A chore is a job, something you need to do like cooking or cleaning. You don't want grammar to become a chore. But if you think clear grammar means clearer communication, you have more patience and are willing to learn. Willing. Willing is a great adjective. It means you want to do something, so you make an effort. Like, for example, I'm willing to help you. Before we move on to tip number 2, I need to make a couple of things clear or people will get angry at me. Do I think you should only study grammar? No. When you learn a language, you need a little bit of everything. Do I think learning grammar is the most important part of English? No. Again, you need everything. Do I think you must have perfect grammar? Of course not. Many native speakers don't use perfect grammar. My whole point is you need to accept that grammar is a necessary part of every language. Number 2, clearly choose a topic to learn. Grammar is a big topic. Where do you start? What do you do? What topics are important? If you want to learn grammar, you need to know what to study. I have a list for you. Let's take a look. These are all the topics you can choose from. The list starts with easier topics and goes all the way to more advanced topics. I recommend that you start at the beginning. Choose a topic and then go through everything. Literally, add a topic to the YouTube search bar and then type in English. Articles, a and the in English. Stated verbs in English. Cleft sentences in English. I think you get the idea. I get this question a lot. Where do I start? Now, you have a list. What about the tenses? I didn't see the tenses on the list. Tenses are something extra. There's a separate list. I have the 12 tenses here. I think you've heard of these. Present simple, present continuous, present perfect, etc. Again, start from the beginning and go through this list. I have a lot of grammar lessons on my channel. Please check out my Grammar Boosters playlist. So, number 2 is clearly choose a topic to learn. Tip number 1 is change your mindset. With a positive attitude and a clear topic, learning is already easier. Number 3, think of your own examples. It's good to learn English in a classroom. It's good to watch videos. It's good to do worksheets. But you need to think of your own ideas to really make the grammar stick. Common complaint. I understand the grammar, but how can I practice? I'm here to help. Let's play a game. I have 20 discussion topics for you here. You can see food, work and jobs, technology, etc. First, choose a grammar point. Let's keep it simple. The past simple tense. Food. I ate a bowl of cereal an hour ago. Friends and relationships. My husband and I invited a few friends over to our house. Let's change the grammar topic. The passive voice. And if you don't know what the passive voice is, don't worry, you don't need to know that right now. Holidays and festivals. Billions of dollars are spent each year on Christmas gifts globally. Books and reading. This book was written by an ex-Marine. And a Marine is a type of soldier in the military who works on both land and sea. Inversion. That's an advanced topic. Yep, I have an inversion video on my channel. Dreams and goals. Never have I wanted to start my own business so badly. When you want more practice with a grammar topic, you can play this game. Why? You need something external to push you. Because students and people in general tend to think of the same situations again and again. People often do what they're comfortable with. You need something external to push you. Okay. With tip number 1, a new mindset. Tip number 2, a clear topic. Tip number 3, you're playing a game. See, you love grammar now. Number 4, copy written text. Yep, copy written text. Choose a short paragraph from the news, a blog, or a book and copy it. This is a nice passive way to practice English. Because you are copying correct English, you are training yourself to naturally learn grammatical patterns. This is similar to listening and watching things in English. The more you surround yourself with English, the more you learn. So, I'm sure many of you already watch movies and listen to podcasts, but try writing. Writing in correct grammar is also training. And it's a passive, relaxing way to practice. Tip number 5, last but not least. Remember a sentence, not a structure. What do I mean? Well, imagine you are learning the past continuous tense. Subject, was, were, plus verb, ing. This is used to express an action in progress in the past. The structure and the rules are not easy to remember. Instead, create a sentence to remember. Past continuous. It was raining all day yesterday. It was raining all day yesterday. You have the structure, and to help you remember that something was in progress in the past, all day yesterday. And when you see other sentences in the past continuous, you can recognize the grammar. Oh yeah, was, were, plus verb ing. It was raining all day yesterday. Let's choose the second conditional. If you don't know what the second conditional is, don't worry, I'm just explaining what to do. If plus past simple, would plus bare infinitive. We use a second conditional for hypothetical. Hypothetical means not real, imaginary situations. In the present. That's a lot of information to remember. Think of a sentence. If I won the lottery, I would buy a house. So when you hear second conditional, oh yeah, if I won the lottery, I would buy a house. We have the grammar structure and something to remember that the situation is hypothetical. Winning the lottery. Here are other sentences in the second conditional. If you have your special sentence, you can recognize the other sentences. Let's do one more. The passive voice. Again, a really important grammar topic. Be plus past participle. And the past participle is verb number 3, like eat, ate, eaten. Eaten is your past participle. We use the passive voice when the person doing the action is not important or not known. Sentence. I've been robbed. I've been robbed. I have my structure and something to help me remember that I don't know who did the action. Robbed. I mean, usually when someone robs us, we don't know who did this. Here are other sentences in the passive voice. The grammar's the same, be plus past participle. So remember a sentence to help you remember a structure. That's a lot more natural. Let's summarize. Tip number 1, change your mindset. Clear grammar means clearer communication. Tip number 2, clearly choose a topic to learn. Be specific. Number 3, write your own examples. Personalizing the grammar makes it easier to learn and a bit more fun. 4, copy written text. Practice correct grammar in a relaxed way. Number 5, remember a sentence, not a structure. Sentences are easier to remember. And actually, I'm forgetting a really important one. Let's call this tip number 6. Bonus tip. Remember that learning grammar is not easy. If you get frustrated, just take a break. Please look through my grammar playlist. There are lots of lessons that can help you. And remember the tips from today's lesson. Let me know in the comments. Do you have other tips that I didn't mention? Definitely write them down below. I hope today's lesson helped you. I can't wait to make another one for you, and thank you so much for watching.